Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So today is going to be a different video. I am working on some new videos that I want to put up from The Sims 4 and etc. Um, well, this is going to be a little long, but I hope you guys can listen. I want to share my story because it's something that could happen to anybody. And it's something that you have to be aware of. If you feel like you're in pain, if you feel like something's not right, if you're pregnant and you feel like, you feel funny or whatever, it's definitely a good thing to go get checked out and make sure that a doctor sees you and that everything is a-okay. Oh my god, my face looks horrible. But yeah. So in 2016, I found out that I was pregnant. I had just gotten back from college. And I've been with my boyfriend for a very long time, so it was bound to happen. Well, basically, my pregnancy went great. I never had any type of morning sickness. The only thing I had was like really bad motion sickness whenever I had to get on the bus or drive or anything like that. That was the only thing that was bad. But besides that, my pregnancy was a-okay. And suddenly, when I started school that September, a month before, I was sitting in a classroom from, let's say 9:30 in the morning to about 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. I would be sitting in the classroom, then I would go to another class, then I would go downstairs to the computers, and I would start all my work that I needed to do. And I would make sure that everything was good to go before I went to, my next class by 6 o'clock. But I noticed that whenever I was sitting, hey baby, whenever I was sitting, my back, my neck was hurting a lot. So I ended up telling my doctors a couple times that my neck was hurting, that I didn't know what was going on. Kisses. That I didn't know what was going on. And because I was pregnant, most of the time it was always, oh, maybe it's just the baby pulling too much on your back. You have to watch your weight. You have to watch this and that, etc. So I didn't really pay much mind to it when I should have. Maybe I would have avoided a lot. Well, on Halloween night, randomly, out of nowhere, I got a really bad feeling in my back and my chest. I couldn't breathe. It felt like somebody hit a blowtorch up to my chest and back. And by the time my boyfriend got me from home to the hospital, and I went to open the car door, I couldn't move my hand. My hand wouldn't budge. Both of my hands wouldn't budge. So I figured maybe just whatever it was that was going on, it was gonna wear off. And it turns out that it didn't wear off. I suffered an infarct, which is a stroke in your spinal cord. Turns out I had blood clots, and that's why I was feeling all of that pain in my neck, in my back, and it took about 3 months before I could move my hands completely again. My boyfriend took very good care of me, and during this time I was still pregnant with the baby. So by the time I had the baby, which was 42 weeks and 4 days in, I had to have an emergency C-section because my son wouldn't come out at all. So that was a very difficult time for me. So what my message is to get out to you guys, showing you how ugly I look, my mom look here, is that if you feel like you're having some type of pain anywhere in your body, don't take it as, oh, it's probably just this, or probably you're not a doctor. Sometimes, as you can see, doctors, they think that it's one thing and it could be an absolutely completely different thing. So always make sure then you're on top of your health, then you make sure that everything for you is okay. And that's something that I do to this day. If I feel any type of pain, if I feel like I can't breathe, if I feel like I have too much of a headache, because as when you survive it, when you have a stroke, you can actually have another one. There are a lot of things that I forget, even though it wasn't in my brain. It's very common for stroke victims to forget a lot of things. I forget. A lot of my memories sometimes get blurred. But thank God that I can move my hands. They're not the best. They are my fingers don't straighten out. I still have to continue doing what I'm doing, moving my hands, moving my fingers. My one finger doesn't necessarily work too much, so I don't really want to show it on the camera. So yeah, basically, just make sure that you are good, honey, that everything is okay. And if anybody out there, any of you guys that watch my video, even if it's six of you people, or 20 or 1,000 or 1,000,000, doesn't matter. Just make sure that you are okay. And if you have suffered something such as a stroke, a seizure, epilepsy, any type of medical condition that not everybody will understand, if you're autistic, if anything, just make sure you're okay. Keep pushing forward no matter what anybody says. You are perfect. You are you. And you're lucky to be alive. Me, I got 2 chances to live. So I make the most of it, and I want to make the most of it. I want to travel. I want to do all types of things. I want to keep doing this YouTube thing. I want to go to school and finish. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that you have to do to be positive, So stay positive. Keep up on my channel. I will be putting stuff up. I'm not broke, but I finally got internet. So I will be doing a lot of cool stuff. And yeah, just hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more stuff. And I will definitely post some more stuff. So thanks, guys.